When I talk to CEOs and business owners about changing their compensation plan, you should see it. Their eyes roll back in their head. They have the worst case scenario in their mind. They picture money going down the toilet. They picture all their employees raiding their bank account. You can just see it in their face. They're very skeptical. But there's a way to do it that doesn't cause all that drama and actually will get you to where you want to get to a lot faster if you're smart with it. Don't be afraid to redesign your comp plan. That doesn't mean you take a blowtorch to it and blow it all up and start from scratch. Most wait too long and then they have to do that. And then they overcompensate, they overcorrect, and that's where the business gets a little bit crazy and things can break. There's a better way to do it. Most people avoid it and put it off because it feels a little bit risky. Maybe it doesn't feel like it's in the budget. They have other things they want to put their money towards. But honestly, they're hurting themselves by not thinking about their compensation plan in a way that drives their performance. But here's the thing, if your comp plan is not where it needs to be, you're actually already losing. So here's how to fix it without blowing things up. The key here is going to be performance-based pay. Not pay for salary, not pay for hourly, pay for performance. If they don't perform, you don't pay. If they perform, they get paid, and they get paid more than they would if they were just coasting. Now, performance pay, I get it. It's not always the right answer. It's not always the right fit. If you don't have KPIs that you can attach to pay, if it's not clear what performance drives your results in your company. So here on this channel, we talk a lot about sales. So sales is very easy to tie performance to because they make the sale, they make the company more money. They don't, no pay. I come from a background 100% sales commission. It takes a little bit to get used to. It might take your people a little bit to get used to, but good news is you don't have to go all 100% commission pay structure to start. You can use some baby steps. Now, it might also be a bad idea if quality is very important. I'll give you an example. I once lived in a community that was getting built, all these new homes getting built, and the roofers, man, they were just slapping shingles up there and moving on. And it looked bad, even to an untrained professional non-roofer like myself. You could see it was a little bit off. And those guys, I guarantee you, they were getting paid by the job, not by the quality that was done. And come to find out after inspection, yep, they had to remove the whole roof, put it back in. So I don't know what their pay structure is, but just in those scenarios where quality is very important, you can attach pay to the quality performance, not necessarily to the time and checking the box. Also, it will frustrate your people if there's not a clear way to win, so to speak, and the pay is vague and what they do and how they get it. If the pay is vague, they don't understand it, and it's very cloudy, then if you get cloudy judgment, you'll get cloudy results. So that's also not where it's good. If you also have people that are wearing lots and lots of hats, and they're very instrumental, but they work on this, they work on that, and they're very instrumental to your company, that might not be the right fit. But for those who are driving performance, I really highly suggest performance pay. Here's 5 quick steps on how you can adjust your compensation plan, make it more effective. Step 1, pick one behavior, not many, one that you want to tie pay towards. Think about that behavior, pick that one behavior and tie that into pay. Now, this might be a bonus incentive structure where you're offering bonuses. We got more information on that, but somehow, some way, they might have their base pay, but above and beyond what you want the result, you tie that pay towards that one thing. Step number 2, tie pay directly to that behavior. What you want to have the results, you tie pay directly to that behavior. Match it as exact and as clear as possible. Here's why. If you really want things to change and it's not attached to pay, most likely you're going to have an uphill battle trying to get those changes made. Number 3, you can just run it as a 30, 60, 90-day incentive. You don't have to change all your compensation plan. You don't have to scrap everything. You can just add this on top of already what you're doing and see what the results were, see if it moved the needle or not the way that you want it to, and if not, you can adjust and tweak. And the good thing about that is if you run it for a 30, 60, 90-day incentive, and if it doesn't work, you're not tied to it moving forward. It's easy to just say, hey, that was only a 30 or 60, 90-day test. It's not permanent. It's just a test. And that brings me to step 4, measure and track. right? Measure the output and measure the behavior that you want. Step number 5 is to adjust, pivot, see how it works, reevaluate it. And so because it was only a short-term test, it's natural to say, hey, we're pivoting to this or we're doing this now. And it really doesn't cause a lot of issues with your people because they knew beginning that you're running a temporary thing with your comp plan. So fix what's off. Keep doing, if it's working, keep going. This is where things can go a little bit off, so a little bit of warning here. So simplification is key. Don't try to change too many variables, don't try to change too many outputs, don't try to change too many behaviors. Keeping it very simple, and then you can see if that actually resulted and the change resulted to the exact thing that you're trying to track. So a word of warning, how people get this wrong is they just try to do too much. They try to change too much all at once. They don't know what's working. There's too many variables going on at once. They really don't know what worked, what didn't. And so keep it super simple. You don't need a perfect comp plan. You just need to adjust and improve where you're at, right? If it's worth doing, it's worth doing. Okay, mediocre in the beginning, and over time, you'll improve it and get it where you want to get it to. Pick one thing, tie it to pay, and then evaluate it, see if you need to adjust it, and keep moving. All right, good luck with your comp plan. All the success to you. Great luck out there.